Exactly. Exactly, no? Like even with the ayahuasca, that's what it means. Like something that is going to take you to your death and to your rebirthing. And even the essence of the dietas, no, is to like to die to our old self and to our old beliefs. So yeah, I totally get and understand what you say, Jason, because like all these medicines, no, like for me in my own experience, like all the medicines of the Pachamama, they work in all the different bodies that conforms a human being. It's just that we are so, as humans, like um rooted in the matter only, like kind of that we are not believing in what we are not seeing. But we have all these other etherical bodies that is conforming this physical vehicle, this beautiful amazing ascension temple that we have. And that's why it's like so perfectly made with different technologies of the spiritual being, no, that we have our mental body or emotional body or a spiritual body. The soul is in contact all the time with us, is living in its dimension, but also in this dimension with us too, no? And is the one that is connected with the supreme fount, where everything has emerged. It's just that we are so, as human, like rooted and like stick to our mother only, like what we see is what we believe, and if not, like that's it, no? But the real thing is that, yeah, like physically, as you say, no, like everything has an amazing result in the physical level, no? Like Kambo is an amazing cleanser. Tobacco, it is too. Ayahuasca, it is too. The toad and the temazcal and the wachuma and all the medicines, they do amazing things in our physical body, but they also work in all the different bodies. That's why we have many kind of different processes. Sometimes, like, you drink wachuma and it's not merely a purgative medicine, but you purge a bunch of stuff because the medicine found them that it needs to be clean, no, and drop them out, and makes you feel sick until you purge all that, and then you can access to other um, part of the medicine, another part of yourself also, no. But yeah, there is a not only the physical level why these ceremonies are made of, but it's in the ancestrality it was more considered the holistic essence of the human being, no, not only considering our physical body. Actually, the Kambo, for example, is used for cleaning what they call in the Amazonian tribes panema. The panema is the word for describing negative energy in whatever its form. Like if we just polarize things, there is positive and negative can be whatever that is blocking your path, whatever that is not going right, problems with your family, with your kids, with your parents, with your relatives, your brothers and sisters, your couple, and your work, in your abundance, no, in your wealth, in your health. All that is considered problems that is not only coming from the physical part, no, they are coming usually from the emotional part, from our spirit, sometimes that has been blocked, no, like sometimes even like that blockage from not being able to access to our superior being causes a lot of things in our lives that they are like kind of not going right, because we need to align with that. No, we need to align. We need to get into synchrony with these higher energies, that they are, as I said, accessible for us all the time, because we are that also. So yeah, like for example, as you were mentioning, that in the saunas or the Turkish or Russian bath, no, like we can open the door by ourselves, and until we feel that's enough, no. And with the temazcal, it's sometimes it's very challenging, no. Like as I say, that we mentioned already, like not all the temazcals are like hell inside where you're burning. Some of them, I have been even in a very cold Temazcal where it started to rain and it was way more cold and hot inside in over in Mexico City long ago after a moon dance, no? And it was a huge medicine also. We had to stand there by ourselves. All the red pad people that we were there breaking our expectations of having a really hot Temazcal. It's like, no, it's leaking all inside. It's making us really cold. And we're here inside and we're not going to just finish or feeling that it's not working. Actually, this is our work. That's what we felt in that moment, no? So it has this part of challenging ourselves or like getting into a limit, no, of our capacity, of our physical capacity. That is what creates an emotional catharsis, sometimes physical. Sometimes people has threw up after the Temazcal because energy has moved and depuration has happened, and sometimes the purge is the way to let it go. And yeah, like it happens to me sometimes that it's so hot that I just want to run away, that my mind starts to work in how can I escape to this, no? And more if I'm not guiding the Temazcal because I'm receiving also, and you get into this healing space. My last Temazcal with a person that hold it, no, and I just received the medicine was with an Otomi brother from Mexico that he came recently here, and they were sharing the Temazcal, so I obviously went, no, to receive their medicine and to support the work of these beautiful people that was coming. And the energy of this man is like very beautiful, very soft, no? And the Temazcal was so strong that I was literally feeling like I was a witch in the in the fire, no? Like it was super strong. I was dying there one more time, no? Like dying there. It was very challenging. I wanted to escape down from the Temazcal, and it was beautiful to feel that again, because every time that we go to this breaking point, to this limit, also things changes inside of us, no? As you say, sometimes like it's the mind, and these patterns and loops of the mind, they are always there. That's why they are fucking ruining our lives all the time. It's just that we are used to them, you know, we are used to have them all the time. It's the voices, they are always there. It's just that when it comes these states of deep heat, no, like intense heat, the moments like what the medicine does, no, when the Kambo comes and makes you feel like you are dying, like so awkward, like you are all poisoned there of the frog. All these things starts to kind of like to bubble up, no, like to bubble, to boil up, and to make us feel like more crazy in that moment. And there is the chance to let them go. There is the chance to observe ourselves, to realize what's behind all this anxiety, madness that I'm feeling. We usually don't die in the Temazcal, literally, like physically, no? But the mind passes through a lot of stages of dying there, and thinks that it's going to die, and hates the moment, and hates that heat, and hates the Temazcalero guiding and singing, and hates the other people praying, no, because it's so challenging. But there is the opportunity. There is what is the opportunity for us to observe ourselves, observe our own thoughts,